di IEC la official la metem momento sane paleta kanane la president di IEC la official la bunda la metem momento sane e ko la badu pour que president di gael la metem mo sane ko keri wala kada honorable Suleiman Jambeti sana prana
SG. Hey, Kante.
Can we start now? Hello. Can we start now? Are you with me? Wait, are you with me? We are with him. Now. The IEC, the PAM set, Ministry of Interior. These are the representatives here to receive the petitions on behalf of this institution. Now you may go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your...
Kante, you can bring the...
Anyway, before we deliver the petitions to you, we really commended your presence here, respecting the rights of citizens whenever they petition public officers. They are there to respect those rights and be present to receive them. And we have to commend you very well, because this is what we expected from public officers, regardless of the views we have against each other. But the most important thing is Gambia is the one that we are all fighting for. So in that cause, we may have divergent views and dissenting opinions. But those opinions should not deter us from sharing the values that we all are there to protect together. And that's why we deem it necessary to petition the National Assembly on a bill that is really under consideration today. We also have a position in our belief, when it is considered during their proceedings, it will be a plus for all of us as far as our collective struggles were there in 22 years. So inviting you here and respecting our rights to be here and receive that position paper, it really encouraged and then added some kind of trust that definitely our views captured in that petition or position paper will be really considered during their deliberation. Because failure of that one, that means that maybe it's a sense of ignoring some concerns that might come from groups that are concerned of particular issues as far as electoral and other laws are concerned. So the reason why also we invited the IEC to receive a petition, because we believe they are the referee that is there to ensure that there is fair and level playing ground to be established for all political players, to ensure whenever elections are done, the trust of the public is supposed to be on these institutions, because this institution is key in terms of maintaining peace and stability as far as our democratic institution is concerned. So in that, we have some concerns that we think that the IEC, when act upon, if they act upon, will be an interest that every citizen can enjoy upon, because peace cannot be compromised. So in that petition, we want you to consider the issue of rhetoric coming from politicians, particularly the tribal part of it, and also derogatory that can be undermine the collective peace that we also being pride of as Gambian citizens, that Gambia is a peaceful country which made it a smiling cause in Africa. So we believe IEC will take the necessary actions to ensure politicians have to be on course on partisan politics based on programs, policies, and constructiveness whenever they are debating, whether radio or on political grounds, because there are a code of conduct that guided already. So without being so long, the Ministry of Interior, we invited them to be here to receive a petition on behalf of the ministry, because we have some kind of concerns that we raised in the petition that is regard to the issuance of ID card based on the regulations that the law provided. We think that they are flouted, and that floodnet could provide a room for those ID cards to be in the wrong hands, because without proper verification, we think that somebody could be there who might not deserve the card, but will have the card, ultimately can use it and abuse it in his or her interest, that could lead to ordinary citizens face the consequences of it tomorrow. And there are electoral concerns that also the petition capture. So we believe whenever this petition is read by the committee of the National Assembly committee on the electoral bill, and also the overseas ID card issuances and the election issues captured in the petition of the National Independent Electoral Commission, these concerns will be seriously treated, because I can see we all are committed to the principle of peace and stability as far as our nation, that is called the Gambia, is concerned. In summary, this is what I wanted to put to you, so that you will take it in a serious concern, as you have taken the time and the date we have given. Even today, it is not an official working day, but you deem it necessarily that definitely Gambia belongs to all of us. So if citizens call the seriousness that we have manifested today, I think it is bounding on all of us to ensure that those things are considered in laws that are going to be enacted, so that it's not going to be a weapon to marginalize or discriminate any citizen who want to participate meaningfully in representing their people in national development. So I thank you all for your presence here.
That was Haji Suwane, UDP Youth President. I think I am official of IAC, the official of Minister of Interior, member of the National Assembly. Me and I sign a diamute kara the reason why Petronati. I will explain it, but inshallah, I feel like I President de Gaila this moment. This is Suleiman Jame, Bunna Deputy. I feel like a President de Gaila for the National Assembly members. At least the President Jam.
If necessary, to precisely listen to the statement, so that the views of the statement will capture. But if necessary,
that's him. Honorable, please. We'll do it very peacefully. You want to do it in here?
You don't want them to say they receive an empty envelope. Open the envelope. Let them notify that there is a paper in it. Then you can hand it over. Open the envelope.
That's right. Can you take that?
We are all stakeholders in this, and I'm going to make sure I deliver it, and we will do the needful, inshallah. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the may Allah bless all of us.
Thank you. Let him confirm.
Next is the
Let him confirm that there is a
right. That's it. Perhaps an interior.
I hope it's not down.
Permanent Secretary, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We thank you for the respect and civility in which you conducted.
UDP non-Gambians stay away from our elections, regardless of which tribe or which country you might come from. Alal Dabo Nakate Fayoto. Alal Dabo Mo Nakate Fayoto. Alal Dabo Nakate Fayoto. Attestation on the part of the Gabon Canada. Wole Puria Kate Fayoto Kaidosoro.
Lavat.
National anthem play for mobile fans. National anthem.
Mbaru after signing yela letter di metembo medukadi IAC la official of the Bijan and Minister of Interior National Assembly signing a behan wato yadi le be arisible yele mol mikina jang so temo signing ka da press ka da don so le sa metembo medo
Good afternoon, everyone. We would like to take this opportunity
everyone who is present here today. The statement is going to be read by the Secretary General of the National Youth Wing, who is Honorable Boubacar M. Kante, a councillor and a representative of the people of West Coast, and also a representative of the young people within this country. Today, the UDP is at 29. We know... Hello? Today, UDP is at 29. We know this party was formed in 1996. That makes us 29 years old today. We want to recognize the struggle of our people, the elderly people who sacrifice everything for this nation. We would love to recognize the efforts that has been displayed by the entire country to come together to fight for a dictatorship government, to bring justice and democracy and good governance to the people of Gambia. That is why today we are all enjoying democracy and good governance. But as we continue to fight against corruption and good and bad government, we still are more determined than tomorrow. And we will still be determined in the future than today. I will recognize the presence of the National President, Aji Yamundao Yabo, the Deputy Party Leader, Aji Mariama B. Seka, members of the National Executive will send a very big gratitude to His Excellency, Alaji Usenu Numukunda Enan Dabo. Today we are here, not only for United Democratic Party, but for the entire Gambia. This is a national call, and we are always ready to answer to the people of this country. So I want to tell each and every one of you here today, it's United Democratic Party birthday today. We say happy birthday to UDP, live long, and also continue to fight for the people of your country. We'll now call on the Secretary General to give us a statement. The statement comprises all the petitions that have been given to these various institutions. So he will come to deliver that statement. You are welcome, Honorable.
Thank you very much, Female President. We really send absolute gratitude to the media fraternity here present with us. Without you guys, the entire world might not know what is happening here today. But as we gathered here today, not because of mere gathering to attract just a crowd, but because our nation's national document integrity is under serious attack. Our political discussion have been reduced to half speech and tribal debate instead of focusing on policy, program, politics of competence, integrity, and democratic principles. The integrity of our national document is fundamental to the functioning of our society and the preservation of our democracy. These documents represent our collective identity, our collective aspiration, and the guiding principle that underpin our nation. When these are undermined, it affects our unity, and also it affects the legitimacy of our governance. Currently, the narrative around our political conversation is dangerously polarized, with increasing incident of hate speech and divisive rhetorics taking center stage. This not only deteriorated the quality of our political discourse, but also threatening the societal fabric that bind us together as a nation. We call on the relevant authorities to take urgent and concrete action to safeguard the integrity of our national documents. These involve enacting stricter regulations against hate speech and tribal politics, promoting dialogue centered on policy and competency, and reinforcing the principle of democracy that our nation has been known for. If we truly believe in transparency and integrity of our national document, then significant concern must be So far, political participation and elections and pre-election integrity, it is never business as usual when it comes to maintaining pre-election or post-election fairness and preventing violence. Our election must never allow unfair advantage through manipulated system. It is imperative to petition the relevant institution as this issue is personal and critical. Firstly, there must be an immediate halt to the overseas ID card issuance process. All ID card issued from April to August 2025, both in Mauritania and Gabon, need to be produced alongside the applicant's supporting documents to ensure transparency and accountability. Furthermore, Parliament must take action to ensure fair election procedures. These include reducing the nomination fee to a reasonable amount, introducing interview requirement for all voter card claimants during voter registration, and abolish the Alcalo Sefo attestation requirement. The integrity of our electoral process hangs in the balance and immediate action required. The 2021 voter roll must undergo an independent audit to ensure transparency, accountability, and fairness in our election. The Independent Electoral Commission, IEC, has a responsibility to uphold the democratic values we cherish so deeply. They must publish this audit for public verifications. Moreover, all issued claimant form of the 2021 voter card must be made accessible to political parties. This measure is crucial to fostering trust among all stakeholders and ensuring that the electoral process is transparent from the start to the finish. Hate speech and tribalism have no place in our political discourse. It is imperative that the IEC not only condemn such divisive language, but act decisively by implementing laws against it without fear or biasness. Protecting the sanity of our democratic institutions requires a level playing field for all political parties. The IEC must act on this demand to prevent the chaos that can follow both pre-election and post-election, but also the National Assembly and the Ministry of Interior to also respect our demands. Let's ensure that our electoral process reflects fairness, transparency, and justice for all. After all, therefore, we thank everybody here present, members who are present here with us, the media fraternity.
Charles, madam ala baraka bake wolong wala kada finkade wala kada president deciding mindi nang min kada ela secretary general mi UDP Udwin min kada honorable Abu Kante atle finko karang angale counter president mi adan ko yadi IEC la aning minister of interior ani National Assembly saying karang ambe khedo kono oto mbadum ala baraka bake anal badu ma la min fadi ndala baye ñu ala baraka bake